And I am live.
And grace, I embrace.
Divine, divine, divine afternoon to everybody.
And
Let me
light
see if I can get my mic pulled up over
shines
here.
through me.
Here we go. Got
I
all
am
this
a
set
vessel
up.
of positive change, and I joyfully embrace my role as
So
the
if you are
catalyst
tuning in
for
right
transformation.
now, let me know where you're tuning in from. Okay, I got you going on over on
Embrace
Instagram,
limitless possibility. I
LinkedIn,
am
Facebook,
a
YouTube.
divine
So if you are
legacy.
out there and you're watching
I'm
right
purposeful
now,
and I'm
let
healed.
me know where you're tuning in
I'm
from.
found
And we'll be
and
getting started here in
determined
just a
to
bit.
impact on the
So I'm going to
world.
let all the platforms do what they're going to do.
I am a divine
And I am going to
legacy.
share this out.
And I embrace my inherited connection to divine wisdom and
I'm going to go
outcome
ahead and get this
flows.
shared out.
With every breath, I embrace
Excuse me.
my transformative
So if
abilities
you are tuning in live, let me know where you're tuning in from.
for
Hashtag
abundance
live.
and
And
divine
if you're watching
flow
this on the replay,
in
hashtag
myself
replay.
and the world around me. I trust in the
Let's
divine
see
guidance
here.
that flows through me,
Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and share this
knowing that I am
out
supported in
to a
every step
couple of
of my
groups
alchemy
that
journey.
I am in, one being my
With love
own.
and grace, I embrace the unfolding of my divine legacy,
And
radiating
if you
love,
are looking
light,
at the title
and
of this
wholeness.
live,
I am a vessel of positive change, and I joyfully embrace my
it is
role as the
engage,
catalyst
excuse
for
me,
transformation.
effective network marketing
I
strategies
am
online,
a divine legacy.
engagement, and community building as well. This is another aspect of attraction marketing. So I'm just like I said, I'm going to share this out with a couple of groups here. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for right here. I'm gonna share it out. And if you are tuning in right now, let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you find value in this live, share it with your network. Like I said, I hope everybody is having a divine day. And welcome to this live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And say, come on in the room. Come into the space. Yes. Just gonna get it out here to a couple of more. More if I can get them pulled up. Yeah, I know everybody's probably on their way home from work. And I've been revamping, like I said, recreate my whole life, setting up my calendar to where it's more effective. So drop in the chat what you all been doing today. If you didn't go to work today, how was your day? Let me know. Put it in the chat or in the comments. I'd like to hear about your day. Was it good day? Bad day? Hopefully it wasn't a bad day. All right. So let's see here. I don't know, for some reason or other, this stream does not let me see comments from my timeline. But anyway, so if you are looking at the description of this live, it is that we're going to be exploring how to network effectively in online, excuse me, online communities and groups. Learn how to build genuine connections and grow your business by providing value, not just promotion. Stick around for success stories at the end. And if you find value, do share. If you're not following me yet, follow me and join my Legacy Leaders Lounge group to learn more about network marketing. So I am Shakita, and I am tuning in from the great state of Texas. And like I always say, everything is big in Texas. Just going to go ahead and get into the introduction of this live. And hello and welcome again to today's live session on engagement and community building, effective network marketing strategies online. And welcome, Stockwell. Thank you for joining. And let me know where you're tuning in from. Really appreciate it. And so basically, network marketing in online communities is a powerful way to build relationships and grow your business. So when it's done the right way. So, and if you find value in this session, please share it with your network. And if you aren't following me yet, make sure you hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. And also, I invite you to join our Legacy Leaders Lounge group, where we share even more insights about network marketing and also our actual business that we're in. So if you would like to join, just hit me up with a DM. You can slide in my DM, and I can get you in there. So let's go ahead and get into point one. And that is the power of networking in online communities. And we know that we all are in all these different groups, especially on Facebook. And I believe, Instagram has this new subscriber type. I guess it's kind of like, where you can create a little group where you can have subscribers in there. Actually, they're paid subscribers, and you can actually have free groups as well. I'm not like real keen on that because I don't really utilize that feature that much. But anyway, the explanation for online communities are ideal platforms for connecting with like-minded people and building meaningful relationships, because that's what we want to do, build those relationships and make sure that they're meaningful, because typically we just don't want to just be mingling with people that are not like-minded. And there's a lot of people that are not like-minded like you. So just make sure that you are targeting those actual individuals. And so here's an example of the power of networking online. Excuse me. So from Facebook groups to LinkedIn communities, these platforms allow you to interact with individuals who share similar interests and goals. So you definitely want to, tap into the Facebook groups and LinkedIn communities. And me personally, I haven't really tapped into the LinkedIn communities. I know that I'm in some, but LinkedIn is like not really my my space. So I'm really trying to, get kind of in it. Because like I say, I'm a Facebook girl. But so here's a tip though for you. Choose groups and communities that align with your business niche and values to build the right connections. So whether you're in e-commerce, brick and mortar, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, network marketing, and we know that's MLM as well. So whatever your niche is, make sure that you are in alignment with those particular groups, right? So let's go ahead and tap into point 2. And if you have anything, like I said, I love engagement. So if you are tuning in, engage. If you have anything you would like to add to to what I'm saying, feel free to drop it in the comments so we can we make this an engagement party, right? So let's get into point 2. So provide value first. And I can say that I've been guilty of this, just kind of dropping in, so the explanation of when we talk about providing value is that instead of jumping straight into promoting your business, focus on providing value. Offer solutions, advice, encouragement, fosters trust and connections. So don't promote yet, but provide some value, because this is what it's all about, providing value, and so that you can connect with the right people. So if someone asks a question in a group, provide a thoughtful, helpful answer. Over time, people will begin to see you as an expert and someone worth listening to. So provide some value by answering the questions because sometimes people ask questions in those groups. So here's a tip. Think of networking as a long-term relationship building strategy, not a quick sales tactic. So like I said, it's all about relationships. No one, well, I can say this, when you first meet someone, you're not, first thing you're not going to do is dive into bed unless you're just in for that one night stand. So it's like that one night sale or that one time sale. So and you really don't care. But when we're talking about network marketing, you want to build long-term relationships. Excuse me. You want to build long-term relationships because these are people that you want to build, you want to continue to build with, right? So let's go ahead and dive on over into point 3. Build genuine connections. And so the effective networking is about building genuine relationships, not just adding numbers to your contact list. That's one of my big pet peeves. I'm not about, getting numbers. It's not about adding numbers for me. Thing is, I love genuine connections. And especially if I'm going to be building with I don't see a person as a number on my contact list. I see that person as someone that I'm going to build a relationship with, a long-term relationship with, and we're going to build and grow together. So, I don't look at people as numbers. So when we talk about, effective networking, you want to definitely have that genuine relationship with that individual. So again, we're not looking at building for the numbers, adding numbers to your contact list. I got to see over here if I'm seeing anything because Facebooky is not letting me see anything over here. So, but like I said, if you are tuning in, whether you're tuning in live or on the replay, let me know where you're tuning in from. Really appreciate that. And like I said, I really truly love the engagement. So speaking of engagement, so take time to engage with others, comment on their posts, and celebrate their successes. Build rapport, increases trust, and makes people more likely to engage with your business when the time is right. So everything is in timing. I believe everything is just divine. When it comes to who's going to be in partnership with you, and things of that nature. And sometimes when we're connecting with people, it's just not the right time. It's just not the right time. So just continue to build rapport and increase your trust so that people will more likely to engage back with you in your business, right? So here's a tip for you. Ask open-end questions to encourage conversations and show that you care about others' perspectives. It's not all about your perspective, even though we have our own, and our perspective and our own truth is right, just as well as somebody else's. So don't downplay somebody else's perspective because you don't agree, right? So, but you want to keep those questions open in and encourage the conversation. All right. So let's go ahead and get into point 4. Point 4, engage consistently. And so what we mean about that, we talk about consistency like almost on every single live that I do. Consistency is key when networking online. Regular engagements keeps you visible in the community and top of mind of others. And see, that's one of the things that I enjoy doing. I enjoy engaging because the thing is, I promise you, if I go out and someone sees me, they're going to know who I am because I consistently engage with others. Genuine engagement. I ask questions. Someone create a post. I respond to their post, but I'm going to ask them a question in regards to what they post, right? Excuse me. So what you want to do is post regularly, comment on discussions, and share valuable content. Being present and active shows that you are committed to the community. So be committed to your community. Be committed to your community. And so we're talking about, in engaging in community building. So like I said, if you're in some groups, you want to engage with those individuals. so that, like I said, when they ask questions, engage, respond, ask questions back, right? So, so what you want to do when you're going to do this is set aside time each day or week to check in and engage in your chosen online community. So you got to take time, set some time aside. Now, typically when I do engagement, and no matter whether it's on my timeline in the community, I set a timer. At least, I mean, if you can give yourself, a little bit more time, but like 10 to 15 minutes, 30 at most. I really don't think you should spend hours upon hours on a platform, right? I mean, but at least 15 minutes to 30 minutes. So let's dive on into point 5, balance networking with promotion. So what is that? While networking is essential, there will come a time when it's appropriate to mention your business. The key is to balance the two. So you got to know how to balance the two. So, for example, after establishing yourself as a helpful and valuable member of the community, share your service or opportunity in a non pushy way, perhaps by answering a question or offering a solution. And so, a tip for you is to keep promotions suitable and align with the conversation rather than spamming the group with your business link. And me personally, I would say don't put your business link in there. Unless someone's like, commenting that they want more information, then that's an opportunity for you to go ahead and message them on the side. But spamming your link, that's not gonna cut it. Thank you, Lativia. Appreciate you for joining. If you would, let me know where you're tuning in from. I'd like to know where you tuning in from. What city? Give your city and state a shout out, or just your state, whichever one you're comfortable with. And thank you. I appreciate the stars. Thank you so much. So now we're gonna go ahead and get into the success stories. But before we move into our Q&A, we're gonna hear some real life success stories about how effective networking lead to build. Effective networking lead to business growth. And so our first story comes from Jessica, who joined a few online communities related to health and wellness, and started engaging by offering fitness tips and meal ideas. Through consistent value-based interaction, she gained several clients for her coaching business. So, I mean, take that example, from Jessica, offer, engage by offering tips of what your business, whatever your business is, I'm sure that you can provide some tips like saying, I'm a travel business owner, so, I can offer travel tips, excuse me, of what I do. So you want to just kind of whatever your business be in alignment with how you can give value to that community, right? So let's talk about David, who runs a marketing agency, built meaningful relationships in a Facebook group by sharing free marketing tips. Eventually, members began asking him for paid consultation, leading to a 30% increase in his business over 6 months. And it's interesting, one person that I connected with, like a while back, we still connected. I'm actually in one of her groups, and she's a marketing agency, and she has built her marketing agency from the ground up. And she offered, I mean, when I tell you some really, really great tips, her name is Melissa Mitchell. I think her community is like Abundance. I don't want to say it wrong, but if I remember, if I can go into it, I could actually drop it in. But she actually provide some really great tips for marketing, and she has built an agency, and she's doing phenomenally well with having clients, every single month. So that take David's story and utilize it for yourself. And then we have Mary, who joined a personal development group where she shared. Oh, Lativia, you're in Texas. I'm in Texas too, friend. So I'm definitely in Texas. Like I said, everything is big in Texas. All right. Thank you for sharing. So again, so Mary, who joined a personal development group where she shared her experience and offered encouragement to others. This authenticity attracts several new team members to her network marketing business, significantly expanding her downline. So thing is, again, if you find those groups that are that personal development groups, you know, something that you may have, your business opportunity may be the right fit for that individual. So I mean, so take these stories and utilize them for your business. So with that being said, we are up to the Q&A session, and now what I want to do is open up the floor to your questions about network marketing. I mean, excuse me, not network marketing, about networking in online communities and how to do it effectively. So feel free to ask any question, and I'll be happy to provide guidance. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I will answer those questions. Excuse me. And if you don't have any questions, and if you think of anything later, always feel free to come back to this live and ask your questions, and I'll be more than happy to ask them. Like I said, don't be shy. Tap in, tap in, tap in. And if you are, you can DM me with your questions, and I'll be happy to answer that for you. So with that being said, I hope that today's session has given you useful insight into networking in online communities and how to build engagement and trust. If you found value in this discussion, don't forget to share it with others. And if you're not following me yet, be sure to hit that follow button. Also, hit the subscribe button too if you are on YouTube. And also join our Legacy Leaders Lounge group for more in-depth conversations and resources about building your network marketing business. You can DM me to join. Okay. So I want to say thank you for tuning in on today, and I will be back on tomorrow with more things on engagement and community building. So again, I am Shakitha. You all have a divine rest of your day.